Here we go, 1600. This is the last time slot for this day, and I'm only going to do just the one day. I've set it up. We are going to go for Hornchurch Airfield, and it's a minor raid, so I've only got 3 grouping that I'm allowed. So I've got 1 bomber, 2 ME-109s. I'm going to stick all 3 of them in that bomber box. British detection. 2 plus the radar nets. There are 2 of those, so that's 4. The weather is now clear on this side, so they have another 4. Holy Jesus, 4 for the weather. And number of grouping is 3, so that's another +1, so we'll make that 5. And that is it, I think. So they have 11. So back to, yet again, sufficient warning, limited intelligence. The usual. But the raid might fail if more than 13 grouping, no chance. Raid response pool. Warning is sufficient. So they can have planes, let's see, 611. They can have 4 planes from there, only have 2. Good. They can have 1 each from 511 and 711, which unfortunately does have planes. So 1 each from there, and 1 each from 311 in London. Nothing in London, there's 1 in 311. So they have a grand total of 5. Yep, 5. 5 in the cup. 5 against 3. Oh dear. Right. Raid response priority. 5. Right, here we go. 5. Target is in the 11 group. Yep. It is an airfield, so that's a +2. The warning is not early or very early this time. Good. Intelligence is limited, and there are only 3 grouping, so nothing for that. And there is no other cards, so 8 it is. Ah, nuts. 8 is a high response priority. Okay, high response. Squadrons in the pool was 5, so I only get to take out 1. Okay, 711 flies home. He's had enough. The tactics though for them is going to be, let's see, limited intelligence. And the number of grouping in the raid is 3. Squadrons in the pool is now 4, so they are going all in. All in, all 4 into the hunt box initially. Right, 4 against 3. Oh. Hunter interception. If the number of grouping are less than the squadrons, okay, if no grouping are in the hunt box, all squadrons move to the bomber box. That seems legit. Raid approach event, and it will be squadrons evade hunters. Move all squadrons from the hunt box to the bomber box. Nope. Hopeless, done that already. Hunter attack. No. No hunter attack. They're all in the bomber box. Raid target event though. And it is flak. Reduce all C grouping in the bomber box. Reduce all C grouping. Where are we? The only bomber I have, and it just happens to be a C. This game really does hate me. I'm not really sure why. And I do like it. Right, squadron interception. Okay, everybody's going to get intercepted on the German side and squadron attack. So add up the combat ratings. I get 14 here, 7 in this guy, we get nothing in those. So that's 21 in total. The Table of Doom says 3 grouping, 21, which is going to be row G. And that means 2, G2. Right. German A. A is going to be disrupted. We're in the bomber box. Full grouping, disrupted. Stay in the bomb box but is reduced. B is a heavy loss. Aww. Full grouping, heavy loss box, and +2. So the British are back to 13 again. C is aborted. Reduced grouping. Aborted goes to the light loss, but full. Light loss, full, and they get another point. Damn it. Yep, they're up to 14. I was hoping they would go down the way this time. Okay. Let's see. British. A's. Nothing happens to the A's. There's 2 of those. Bomber box. Full squadron. They go to in-flight. They have 2 B's. B's are light losses. Yay! Some damage. Full squadron, light loss, and they lose a point. I'm thinking of gaining points. I was like, no, not again. So they lose those 2 points that they got and go back to 12. So just going to double check that. Full squadron, light loss, yeah, to light loss. So did a bit of damage. Okay, not a lot of damage. I'll grant you that. And we have this damaged ME-109 left, who could, in theory, well, he could have bombed, but I think he's reduced to 0, so that may do absolutely nothing. Right, we have our ME-109. But he has a bombing strength of 0. And there is obviously no 0 column on the table. Let's see, we don't have patchy clouds, and there was squadrons, so we can't even do a column shift. So yep, doesn't happen. There is no bombing. Well, that's disappointing to say the least. So no bombing, and this guy goes to the in-flight box. Oh, I am disappointed in myself. What can I say? Let's see. Let me just finish this up. All grouping in the bomber box. They go to the in-flight box. All bombers, nope. Reduced fighter grouping, clock spaces ahead, which we don't do. They go back reduced. And clock check. We would move the clock forward. We would put our guys back, but we don't need them. These guys would go back as well. But that is the end of August the 11th. And yeah, it was a complete disaster. The British managed to get 12 points, which is just woeful. I had 3 minor raids, and of the major raids, most of those were a complete failure. Either way, I still love this game, even though it absolutely hates my guts. So, hope you enjoyed watching my complete dismal failure, and I will see you in the next video.